Is a Brexit deal in sight? Theresa May signals major concessions, putting the ball in Labour's court to break the deadlock. Good morning. 41 people have died in Russia after their plane was forced to make an emergency landing and then caught fire. 78 passengers and crew were on board the Aeroflot flight, which had only just taken off from Sheremetyevo Airport in Moscow and had full fuel tanks. Sky's Inzamam Rashid reports.
Landing engulfed in flames. This is flight SU-1492.
Officers investigating the abduction of two women have located a man in connection with the incident. Police in Cheshire say a man has been secured by officers in a rural area of Congleton and is currently talking to trained negotiators. The man is believed to be Joseph McCann, who is wanted by the Metropolitan Police for abduction and rape of 3 women. Our North of England correspondent Tom Parminter is in Cheshire and joins us live. Tom, what's the latest?
Well, we're on a new housing development on the northern fringe of Congleton.
Well, some breaking news reaching us here in the last hour. Hamas TV and an official have told the Reuters news agency that a ceasefire agreement has been reached with Israel to end the recent surge of violence in the Gaza Strip and southern Israel. Reuters has quoted a Palestinian official who has told the news agency that a ceasefire came into effect at around 4:30 a.m. local time. At least 4 Israelis and 22 Palestinians died in the strikes over the weekend. Among them were a mother and her baby. The United Nations, which has been trying to broker a long-term ceasefire, has called for an end to the fighting. And a short time ago, the US President Donald Trump tweeted to say, once again, Israel faces a barrage of deadly rocket attacks by terrorist groups Hamas and Islamic Jihad. We support Israel 100% in its defence of its citizens. To the Gazan people, these terrorist acts against Israel will bring you nothing but more misery. End the violence and work towards peace. It can happen. Well, we will, of course, bring you more on this when we get it. Thailand's newly crowned king has made his first public appearance in his new job. The 66-year-old was paraded through the streets of Bangkok on a golden platform as tens of thousands of people lined the route, many of them wearing the colour yellow. It's traditionally associated with the Thai monarchy. Our Southeast Asia correspondent Siobhan Robbins was in Bangkok for the procession and sent this report.
To the sound of trumpets, Thailand's newly crowned king prepared to meet his people.
Now, a quick reminder, it is May, but you could have forgotten because it's so chilly outside. In fact, it's the coldest start ever to the month in parts of the UK. But if you think it's cold here, let's have a look at what's happening on the continent right now. This is Arbois in eastern France, where farmers are going to great lengths to try to stop their vines from freezing. They're starting fires in their vineyards in an attempt to keep their crops warm. This is Sky News. Coming up after the break, England's captain leads by example against Pakistan.